Hello everyone, this evening we are at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 between India and England. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration though, and the wicket... Well, showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup, going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Woakes has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep. Quick onto that in the infield. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Drives and misses everything.
Woakes with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yeah. Well placed. Should get a single. No! There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Great shot, at least one on offer. What great reactions, brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nice shot, runs possible.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
That's the over. India are 2 for 8. Wood coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Straight to the fielder.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Yeah! Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Yeah. Doesn't beat the infield. There's trouble here. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Wokes from the Randwick end. They'll push hard. Should get back for two. Out! Yeah! Good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah. There'll be runs here.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Misses everything.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. Yep. Super piece of timing.
Launched into it. Landed just short of the boundary rope for four.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep. They'll get at least one. A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Yep. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Nicely played.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah, great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keep up!
Yep. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. 14 runs added there. India are 4 for 40. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Immediately underway with some runs.
5 runs added there. India are 6 for 45. Can't get that outside the ring field.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though. The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Wood has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Wokes having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just 1 more to get 5 in this innings.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble! Oh, gone!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Wait up. Yeah.
This should be close.
And with that, they're off the mark.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
6 runs added in that over. India are 7 for 57. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end.
That's a spot.
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keep us in. Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Curran is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the Randwick end.
Yeah. Keep up.
This could be trouble.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yeah. Yep.
Big shout. Can't see why this would be overturned. Looks to have struck right in front.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line, too. Well, it's hitting in line. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
A brilliant decision to review. They bat on. Quick onto that in the infield. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Oh then.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
No.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Gone right through the defences.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Wait there. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. 4 runs added in the over. India are 8 for 72.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Drives and misses everything.
Curran with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive. Big turn on that one. It beats everything, bat and all. Somehow managed to miss the stumps too.
Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yep.
Good bowling.
Yep.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yeah.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep. Yep.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
Yeah. Yep.
Chance to run two.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Stokes, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Wait there.
Great shot through the gap.
Ball is aimed. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowlers. Yep.
Needs a direct hit. 8 runs added in that over. India are 9 for 94. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Yep. Yes, keeper, keeper.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper. Yep.
Chance.
Gets back in time. A good decision against taking the risky second run. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here. End of the over. India are 9 for 105. Stokes in the Paddington end.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowlers.
Massive chance.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Keeper's in! Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler!
Good pickup. Big chance. That's out.
Yeah!
They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
A few moves made in the field.
Waiting.
Butler shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. And with that, they're off the mark.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper. Yes.
Hales is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Strong appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
11 runs added there. England are none for 11. The right-arm medium bowler is... coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
The captains. Going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Bowler's end.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them. End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. England are none for 21.
That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Straight to the fielder. Bowler is confident on this one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Waiting. Yes.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
That's the over. England are none for 34.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. England are none for 40.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Confident appeal. Could it be? Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Wait. Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
The ball, lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Super shot that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Hales will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Yep.
Loud shout. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yeah, yep.
They'll get at least 1. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Chance to run 2. A couple on offer here. End of the over, 10 off it. England are none for 71.
Some adjustments to the field.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. Big shout. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Clear.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Clearing.
Yep. They'd look for a couple here.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
14 runs added there. England are none for 85. The right-arm pace bowler is coming. Into the attack from the Paddington end.
A few moves made in the field.
Clearing.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Huge edge.
Hales shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Great shot.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes. Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yes.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs. Right in the slot, probably hit too hard, crunched it straight to the fielder.
6 runs added in the over. England are none for 91. The right armour is coming into the attack, and the Randwicks. And
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, Poor running.
Yep.
Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yes. Yep. Yep, yep. Yeah.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Took a long time to discuss, but we finally got a review. This late in the game, it makes sense to try.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yes.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
What a delivery. Beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Milan, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep.
And those are the winning runs. These two have brought home the successful run.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.